Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this 2020 match between England and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Got that away nicely. Nine runs added there. India are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble! No, terrible shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 4 runs added in the over. India 13 for none. Jordan from the Stretford end. Beats the field with a great shot. There's a chance if it hits. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Jordan finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Nearly gets the edge. Wood with a great delivery there. Drilled that one away. Smacks that away through the gap. Over, India 33 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Wokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Straight to the fielder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Perfectly timed. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
10 runs added there. India are 43 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Rashid, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. 5 runs added in that over. India are 48 for 2.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Curran, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this.
It might have been a better toss to lose. Bowling first, though, I think will be the best choice in the end. There's going to be a little bit in this pitch for a possible early breakthrough.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Bairstow has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge edge. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. That'll be a dead ball. The bowler looks really confident. Finds the fielder with that shot. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smacks that away through the gap. Doesn't beat the infield. 2 runs coming from that over. England 14 for none. Siraj from the Stretford end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Siraj over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Onto that early, that could be 4. Brilliant diving stop. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Besto, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Great shot for 6, moving along nicely and really starting to build this innings now.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Buttler watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. This could be trouble. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
He's got their tail up.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. Good fielding out in the boundary. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 4 runs added there. England are 46 for 1. Bumrah from the Brian Statham end. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Got their weight forward, the head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Bumrah has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Huge edge. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. England 60 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bumrah too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
A very defensive field, this.
Patel from the Stretford end. Off the middle of the bat.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nicked it. Nine runs added there. England are 80 for 2. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edged. India with a massive shout. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Edged it. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. Brooke staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Ali taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Patel has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Whacked away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Bang, bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Nicked it. 11 runs added there. England are 97 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edged. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Chance to run 2. 6 runs added there. England are 103 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Edge, amazing delivery. Edged it. Was quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added in the over. England are 107 for 6. Patel from the Stretford end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Caught right on the boundary.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Ali gone for not many.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Straight to the fielder. Finds the edge. Rashid ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the field with a great shot. Bowling fielders look really confident. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Good catch, out! Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
He's got their tail up.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pandya has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses everything. Brilliant shot there.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
7 runs added there. England are 128 for 8. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge edge. Pandya with a huge appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Jordan looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. End of the over. England are 130 for 8.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Yadav from the Brian Statham end. Nearly gets the edge. Yadav with a great delivery there. Oh, great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Perfectly timed. And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 139 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs to be on target. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes over the top with that shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Brilliant shot there.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India, 25 for 2.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Drilled that one away. Got that away nicely. Timed that perfectly.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Good shot, a beauty.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though.
Perfectly timed. Beats the field with a great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Goes over the top with that shot. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary. "15 runs out of there. India are 56 for 2.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Going with pace now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Cuts that off well in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 5 runs added in that over. India are 61 for 2.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Not tempted to play it, that one. couldn't get it through the field.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Smacks that away through the gap. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Poor shot, really lucky. Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. One from it. India, 68 for 3.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Curran from the Brian Statham end. Trouble. No. Terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Can't get that outside the ring field. No shot offered. They've gone up here.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Drilled that one away. There's a chance if it hits. Everyone's gone up.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Gone. Caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Doesn't beat the infield. That is quite extraordinary. Patel, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. 8 off it. India are 86 for 5.
How will he reply?
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, great run out. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Pandya hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Bowled. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Chakravarti taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Rashid from the Stretford end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, great run out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think. He's got their tail up.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Straight to the fielder. A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. Woakes coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone. Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class of